Many people dream of Europe. They picture ancient cities, grand museums, and delicious food. It is easy to assume that a trip across the Atlantic will drain your bank account. I am here to tell you that it does not have to be that way. With a few smart moves, you can have a rich European experience and spend less money than you thought possible. It is not about being cheap or missing out on the good stuff. The key is to spend smarter, not smaller. This means making choices that stretch your dollars and deepen your connection to the places you visit. This approach is about shifting your perspective. Instead of seeing Europe through the lens of expensive tourist traps, you learn to see it like a local. You discover that the most memorable experiences are often the simplest ones. A picnic in a Paris park can be more romantic than a fancy dinner. A conversation with a shopkeeper in a small Greek village can be more enlightening and memorable than a crowded museum tour. By adopting a backdoor travel philosophy, you sidestep the high prices designed for uninformed tourists and step into a more authentic and affordable version of Europe. It is a win-win situation for your wallet and your soul. Planning your trip during the shoulder season is one of the biggest money-saving moves you can make. This is the time between the peak summer rush and the quiet winter off-season. Think late spring, between late April and early June. Or you can travel in early fall, like September and October. The weather is often beautiful, with warm days and cool evenings. More importantly, the crowds have thinned out and prices for flights and hotels drop significantly. You will spend less time waiting in lines and more time enjoying the sights, all while keeping more euros in your pocket. This simple timing adjustment is your first big step to a smarter trip. The goal is to trade needless expense for a more genuine experience. You are not sacrificing quality. You are enhancing it. Where you sleep can be your biggest expense or your biggest opportunity to save. Big famous cities are exciting, but staying right in the center can be very costly. Consider choosing a smaller town as your home base. These towns offer a more relaxed pace of life and much lower prices for hotels and apartments. Instead of staying in Florence, try the charming walled city of Lucca. From there, you can easily take a regional train into Florence for a day trip. Instead of Brussels, base yourself in the fairy tale-like city of Bruges. You will experience local life and save a bundle on your accommodation costs. Another powerful strategy is to select lodging that helps you save on food. A hotel, a B&B, or a guest house that includes breakfast in the price. European breakfasts are often quite substantial: bread, cheese, meats, yogurt, and coffee. This can easily keep you full until lunchtime, or sometimes even an early dinner, effectively saving you the cost of one meal each day. An even better option for longer stays is renting an apartment with a small kitchen. This gives you the freedom to shop at local markets and prepare some of your own meals. A simple dinner of fresh pasta, local cheese, and a bottle of wine can be a delicious and incredibly cheap way to end your day. Basically, you don't have to dine out for every meal to have an authentic European experience. These choices do more than just save you money. They enrich your travel experience. You will discover neighborhood bakeries, family-run restaurants, and quiet parks that are not listed in any guidebook. Shopping at a local market is an adventure. Vibrant produce, fragrant spices, friendly vendors. Cooking with these ingredients connects you to local culture in a tangible, satisfying way. Next up, be sure to use trains. Europe's excellent train system is your best friend for traveling between cities. Trains are fast, comfortable, and often take you from one city center to another, saving you time and money on airport transfers. Book your tickets in advance, especially for high-speed routes in France, Spain, and Italy. Fares can be much cheaper weeks or months ahead. Regional routes are usually fixed price. No need to book early. Consider an overnight train for long distances. Think about it. You save on a night's accommodation. Once you are in a city, resist the urge to jump in a taxi. Public transportation is efficient, extensive, and much cheaper. Most cities offer day passes and multi-day transit cards. Airport bus and airport train are usually a fraction of the cost of a taxi to your hotel. But the best way to get around is often on your own 2 feet. European cities were built for walking. It is free, great exercise, and reveals hidden alleys, courtyards, and quirky shops. Packing light is a discipline that pays huge dividends. Limit yourself to a single carry-on sized bag. You avoid checked bag fees, which can add up quickly. More importantly, it gives you freedom and mobility. There is nothing worse than wrestling a heavy suitcase over cobblestones. If you forget something, do not worry. Europe has stores and even pharmacies worth exploring. To make this all work, you need the right tools and apps. Use the apps Omio or Trainline. These are fantastic for comparing train and bus schedules and prices across companies. Google Maps and Citymapper will show you the best walking routes and public transit options. Avoid your US carrier's expensive international plans. Purchase an eSIM before you leave or buy a local SIM when you arrive. For a small one-time cost, you will get plenty of data for maps, research, and staying in touch, saving a potential fortune in roaming charges. Next up, remember you can eat like a king in Europe without spending a royal fortune. The secret is to eat like a local, not like a tourist. Walk a few blocks from the main sites. Look for small, unassuming places with handwritten menus and a clientele speaking the local language. Be brave. The rustic spot might be your best meal. Make lunch your main meal. Across Europe, fixed-price lunch specials are great value. For dinner, go lighter. Bakeries, markets, and picnics. Drink like a local. House wine and local beer are delicious and inexpensive. Cocktails in tourist zones are often overpriced. Finally, remember some of the best things in life are free. Enjoy walking by rivers, exploring alleys, and climbing up hilltops to experience amazing views. Slow down, wander often, and let Europe work its charm. Travel smart, travel slow, and enjoy every moment. Thank you for watching.